Okay, hello everyone. I'm recording that the second time because the game crashed like 30 seconds before I finished the last episode. Deeply annoying. Let's load it then. But I think I've learned something new. It's still dumb. So it's gonna be interesting. Okay, so we've ended up last time here. And we are expanding the wheat farms, and I think we are building also some other stuff. Yeah. I mean, I don't know that. Okay, here we have the information. +1 for wheat farms, livestock ranches, and also motor industries. Is that correct? I think so. Interesting. Let me see that. I don't think I requested that. My god. I have no clue what I'm clicking on. Okay, let's take a look at buildings. It's not very helpful. Okay, here I see that we are building wheat farms. Anything else? What does it mean +1? We build also some motor industries, 50 weeks. I haven't requested that, I'm pretty sure about it. What else? Maybe here. I'm pretty sure that I wanted to expand something. Problem is I don't know what. What's that? Motor industries. Private constructions. Oh, okay. So like private sector can also build something, right? Okay. But I'm pretty sure I wanted to build something too. Despite wheat farms, of course. No clue. No idea what I requested. I think that was glass. Maybe. Okay, so what's that? Good soils? Natural harbors. Okay. Let's go to journal. Okay, there are no other tasks. Potential. No idea what's that. Nation formation. Whatever. I've also found that I can click on that. And there's, yeah, many different options available too, which doesn't say much at that point. It's kind of frustrating because I have no clue what to do. I've also checked that I can improve some relations with other, well, countries. Like for example, I can give. No, that's wrong. Political lens, yeah. Is it? Oh no, there are some other stuff. Okay, let's disable that for now. Let's go here. And for example, let's. No, it doesn't work this way. Okay. Am I supposed to open country browser? Oh, this way. For example, I can click on France, and I can draft a treaty, and I can give them trade privileges. For example, that's gonna improve relations. But if I request same from them, that's gonna decrease it. Technically improves relations. It improves relations. What does it mean? Like that thumbs down? Like they don't want it or what? Maybe. The game doesn't explain that. I feel like Stellaris does it better. Whenever you click on something, there is a hint telling you what's going on. And because of that, I have no idea what we can do. No, there is one thing. There is one thing. I'm sorry. Technology. That's what I remember. Yeah. So we can select some technology from here. Currently, we are going for canneries, which unlocks canned meat, canned fish, mechanized workshop. This isn't something I need at that point. I thought about nitroglycerin, because that's gonna basically improve our production methods. You can see that unlocks nitroglycerin for coal mines, iron mines, lead mines, and so on. So that would be nice. This is related basically with economy. Or from the society tab. What was it? Modern sewerage. Look at that. Max weekly construction progress, pollution health effects reduction, food harvest condition impact, +1 infrastructure, +20 maximum infrastructure from population, and +5 construction sector max level. Which is kinda cool. I don't know whether it's needed, though. Maybe that. Reinforced concrete, open hard process, Bessemer process, steel mills. And we have that water tube boiler. There's a lot of that. Railways, we have railways. Steel railways, cars. Nitroglycerin. Dynamite. Amjacks. Well, that would be nice. Steam donkey, but well, that's for 13 years, that's too much. But automatic irrigation, coffee plantation, cotton plantation, dye plantations, banana, sugar, tobacco. I don't think we can do anything of that. Yeah, that's not for us. So maybe this is not the best way. That Bessemer process would be nice. It's gonna give us reinforced concrete. Construction sector building throughput, 15%. Rotary valve engine. Also not bad. Like becoming the economical superpower, or just be modern in that sector, would be nice. I think so. The modern sewerage or Bessemer process, either they're one of those two. On the other hand, that's also nice. Modern sewerage, improving people's life, always a good thing, right? That's also zeppelins, no elevators. Yeah, this is paved roads. Actually, that's a good one. Human rights. Also, we have something like that, where more politics related. Nationalism. Don't think we need it. Organized sports. Well, why not? Human rights. Well, yeah. Feminism. Depends. Antibiotics for sure. Of course, I base my knowledge on or my decisions on the knowledge. What it means. Like I hear antibiotics and I say, yeah, well, why not? And then you read the modifiers and you say, well, really needed? Labor movement? No, that sounds like communism, right? Pharmaceuticals. Actually a good one. Psychiatry. Realism. I will go to production though. That Bessemer process. Well, yeah. Reinforced concrete. Construction sector building throughput. I think that can boost our capability to build things. Am I correct? Yeah. Still work. Yeah, let's go for that. That's what we want. To develop. And we also have military technologies. Okay. So that's it, I guess. I don't think I'm going to do anything else at that point because I have no clue what to do. So probably I will unpause and see what happens. I have still Saturday. I could speed up though. I'm worried that I'm gonna miss something. Okay, so we have some new journal entries. Look at that. Thank you game for moving the camera. Joint stock companies. Knowledge of joint stock companies has started to spread to us. Okay, that's a technology. +1 max number of companies. -10% urbanization per urban center. I don't want to start researching this. Can I right click to dismiss? I didn't want to dismiss everything. Oh my god. Seriously? I know there are some journal entries though. Guess I've noticed that. Path to liberalism. I would need to enact census suffrage or universal suffrage. Belgium legitimacy is greater or equal to 50. We have 24. Of course, it doesn't say how to do it. But as far as I know, last time I clicked on that, that census suffrage. So this is the voting right for literate men. Universal suffrage is for all adult men. And now that's a question. So basically, I'm in favor of voting rights for people who know something about the world and the country itself. Basically, the formal education doesn't mean that you know something about your country and the world. That's the main problem. And people may argue about that. But I truly believe that's based on facts, on existing with other people who has higher degree. Well, I don't have any degree, by the way, but people have different degrees. Like they, I don't know, they are engineers, masters of something, and so on. And I don't notice that they have better understanding of the world than the country where I live in. So based on that, like that census suffrage, I shouldn't have let's compare that. I shouldn't have a right to vote because I don't have higher degree. They have that right to vote, right? But I feel like I know more about the world, how basic things works, how economics work, how politics work, and so on. And I don't have that right to vote, right? So I truly believe that every adult man should have an equal vote then, because people without degree can have better understanding of the environment around them. On the other hand, I also know that people from poor regions, especially farmers and so on, at least in Europe, I feel like from those very small communities, they are so closed and their perspective is so narrow that their votes are many times they are quite dangerous for the country. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have that right to vote, right? Because that there is a constitution and so on. But there is some problem. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should take a look from the game's perspective, what gives me more. And it looks like that census suffrage gives me more because it adds authority also. Universal suffrage, that's like, well, that's like creating the very modern or current world. I really feel like that census suffrage should be way to go. Or there is a solution to that in our world. For example, every man, every woman as well, at the end of their formal education, which is not the higher degree, it's the high school, at least in Poland, you should have some type of a test. I'm not a fan of tests, by the way, but let's not go into details. There should be some test which would check your understanding of the world. Of course, there is a problem because how to make it objective, right? There's a problem. But I feel like that test should include just the basic stuff. For example, how inflation works. Something like that. Very simple. What are the left parties? What are the right parties? And so on. Basic knowledge about the history. The party's history, like Nazi party and so on. What was the source of that problem? I feel like that should give you right to vote then, if you pass it. Just the idea. So yeah, I'm gonna be for census suffrage. The problem is that I don't know how to make it in that game. So let's go to details and look at that. So we have distribution of power. whatever it means. Currently, we have wealth voting. That gives a lot of authority, by the way. Plus 20% legitimacy penalty from ideological incompatibility. Wealth voting. Wealthy citizens are granted a vote. Men of more wealth are granted more votes. Well, another question. Technically, if people are wealthy, and especially they're coming from private sector, it means that they are knowledgeable enough that they can handle many situations and they can earn a lot of money. So they understand what's going on around them. Of course, you may find a lot of men which are criminals too. Well, yeah, that's how you can make big money. So, I think I'm not a... Well, voting is not the way to go. I'm slightly against it. I think that census suffrage would be the best option. Landed voting? That's interesting. Those who own land or capital property are given a vote. Absolutely not. Maybe I could think about it, but no, definitely not. I'm comparing it with how Poland works. How it looks like, how it looked like. I don't think that landed voting is... It's like... It's very similar to wealth voting, but even poor people can have land, a lot of land. And they can be stupid as shit and have land. Because they received it from their fathers, grandfathers, and so on. So definitely not. Technocracy, the nation is governed by an unelected council of men of reason and ability. I would say yes to that idea. I don't know whether that extreme technocracy is the way to go, but basically, I think that that's basically the government of knowledgeable men, businessmen, engineers, and so on. I don't know whether we had technocratic governments in the history of the world, like the full technocratic government. I'm just thinking about it. Maybe there are some examples though. I don't know, but I would like to, well, support that idea. It also grants a lot of authority, by the way. And also political strength of academics, engineers, and officers. Yeah. Unlocks common economy in economic system. This law is not supported by any interest group. How to do that then? I would like to support that idea. I just don't know how to do it. Current law, while voting, Belgium can only enact laws with support from a political movement. Enactment success chance is above 0%. Debate 57%. Enacting this law would change government legitimacy. How we could do that? Do you have any idea? Like, that game doesn't explain how to, for example, boost it. Yeah. Like, there is a greater chance for that census suffrage. And we can also bolster it. Oh, wait a second. We can also bolster it. Liberal movement. But that's gonna cost us 240. Yeah. I don't think we can make it. There's much greater support for that census suffrage. Intelligentsia supports it. Interesting. But that's the only way to support it somehow? That's complicated, you know? Pressured interest groups, what's that? Can we like switch it? I don't know. Who is against it? National Guard. Is it like against it or like they are against it? I have no clue. Why there is that thumbs down? And why I see the technocracy here? Doesn't say much. Oh, that's does it explain what liberal movement supports? Possibly. A core movement ideology. Okay, so we have liberals currently, and they are supporting that. I mean those well factors and faces and all that stuff, and they are against it. Fair enough. It still doesn't explain how I can change it, which is fun. Yeah, path to liberalism. That's gonna be hard. And then we have also development, patronized romanticism. Any Belgian building is art academy has activated traditional art. The workforce occupancy is greater or equal to 90%. It will fail if we research realism. Go to building tabs. I selected Arts Academy. Built Art Academy in Flanders. Fine art, paper, academics, clerics, laborers. Could actually do it. Conscription center, no. We have anything? Government administration is here. Agriculture, resource, urban buildings. Yeah, well, that art academy. We could go for it. Why not? Let's build it. I don't know whether we will get anything out of it. Okay. I think I can own pose. Yeah, Prussia have started, well, improving relations. Prussia have started to improve our mutual relations, which is currently neutral. Their attitude towards Belgium is protective. Belgium is in need of their protection in geopolitical affairs. They are likely to intervene on our side in diplomatic place and may offer Belgium to become their subject. They adopted this strategic desire due to their historical relationship with Belgium. Okay. Sounds cool. The time goes by. I really have no idea what to do. New journal entry, urbanized Belgium. Okay. Okay, shift right click to dismiss all. If I just click the right click without shift, it also dismisses all. Urbanized Belgium, can we do that? What's that? Okay, let's get in. The future is not white or black. Like the old tales say, it's grey. The color of the train that lets us visit foreign lands. The color of the factor that let us pay for such travel. The color, my friend, of progress. Will complete if at least 75% of all eligible Belgian states, currently 66.66. Any building is urban center. Building level is greater than or equal to 5. Any Belgian state is an incorporated state, that's correct. And the building is urban center. Building level is greater than or equal to 10. Triggers the event, winds of change. So I would need to do what? But urban center is in Flanders. What I can do about that? Can I make it greater or what? No idea. I really don't know how to do that. Size 5. One level of urban center is created for each 100 urbanization in the state. Flanders has 564 urbanization. So if we build something, that gives me urbanization. Okay, I see it. So for example, Arts Academy gives me plus 20. Arms Industries gives me plus 20. Okay. Looks like all those buildings gives me plus 20. Fair enough. Let's move forward. Russia. There's no Poland. Warszawa. Płock. Lublin. Those are Polish names. Oh, there's a Krakow. Spain granted state. What's that? Cuba has been granted Puerto Rico by Spain. Interesting. Well, that's there. We have Canada. There's a Washington. Here we have Havana. There's a Cuba. Jamaica, Haiti, Bahamas belongs to Great Britain. What's that? Yat Simonidi. What? It's like Florida or what? Here we have Florida. Oh, those are Indians, I guess. There's a Texas. Okay, whatever. Let's go back to our mighty country of Belgium. British response to opium ban. Great Britain has responded angrily to the King ban on opium with multiple threats towards the government of Great King. Yeah, they have a lot of battalions as far as I've noticed last time. Convoy 500 battalions. What's that? You have unread message. Where is that unread message? I don't know. Glass shortage in Belgian market. Engines shortage. Men of war shortage. By the way, this is funny. That low organization Marine Royale. Look at that. If you go into that. Oh, it's 50%. 50%? 54%. Yeah, it's low. Last time I had that information about low organization, and when I clicked on it, I saw that like above 90% organization. Was that a bug or what? 74%. Is it low? No clue. Okay. The Lucan attitude improved. What's that? The attitude of Luca towards us. Where is it? Has improved and is now cooperative, previously cautious. This happened as a result of Belgium becoming diplomatically relevant. Where are you? Oh, it's in Italy. There's a papal state? What country is it? Tuscany? Oh, yeah. Of course Italy is not, why am I... Okay, I can move camera, WSD, I cannot move left. Oh my god, what has happened? Okay, everything improves. Liberia towards us has improved. Liberia. Looks like American flag. Where are you? Okay, it's oh now A is working again. What is that with that thing? Okay, it's here. Close it. What's the reason? Yeah, diplomatically relevant. Tunisian attitude. I know where's Tunisia now, and that's the same reason. Go. Okay. How does it go? 14 weeks until complete. The atmospheric engine. Okay, what's that? Event in Wallonia. For the widespread introduction of the atmospheric engine in the mining industry, the productivity is at an all-time high. When steam first began to pump and wheels go round at so many revolutions per minute, what are called business habits were intended to make the life of man run in harmony with the steam engine, and his movement rival the engine in punctuality. Okay. I'm sure we can squeeze a little more from these machines. Perhaps there is an even better way. Belgium gets utilizing the atmospheric engine for 5 years. No, that's the way to go, because we are not developing water tube boiler. Let's squeeze them. Danish attitude improved. Yeah, same reason. And the American-Spanish rivalry declared. Okay. Yeah, that's for what? For Cuba? Interesting. Oh, there is a war going on. Yeah. Between Texas and Mexico. I believe maybe those areas? Hudson Bay Company. Wow, this is huge. Okay, let's go back to Belgium. Haitian attitude improved. Okay, thank you. By the way, regarding that market, So, in Herds of Iron, it's simple as that. You just sell your civilian factories, which is kind of weird. And you can buy anything from the market. Just by trading that civilian factories. Here I have no clue how to do stuff. Like, it's happening automatically, I believe. Well, let's say I would like to buy grain. I can put tariffs, okay. Can put consumption taxes and so on. But I cannot like increase the sell or buy orders. Technically, I see that regarding my internal market, I can simply increase wheat farms if I want to sell more. If I want to buy more by the market, I need food industries and livestock ranches. So I believe if I have more than needed, that's gonna be sent into world market. Or at least that's my basic understanding of that system. Let's see what will happen. I have 31 minutes on my timer, so it's about time to finish. Yeah, Chilean attitude improved. Same reason. Sierra Leonean attitude. So Sierra Leone. Okay, same reason, I guess. Papal Tuscan rivalry declared. Okay, cool. They are going to fight with each other, which is fine. Nobody cares. Russian-Swedish rivalry declared. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is natural for them, right? They are bordering with each other. There's a Finland. Poor Finns. I would love to liberate you. Here we have Sweden. Norway belongs to them, right? I guess so. Okay, let's go back here. Piedmont and attitude improved. Yeah. That's again same reason. Some new journal entries? No. Urbanized Belgium. Okay. That should be done. Don't know when. Ottoman Empire improved. Oh, you still exist, right? Oh yeah, you do. You're quite powerful in that year. Holy shit. Serbia and Wallachia. Serbia exists. That's cool. What about those wheat farms? 9 weeks still. Oh my god. No. What else I can do? What is that unread message? Can support more declared interests. You do not own at least one non-colonial state in a state region but wish to maintain an interest there anyway. You may choose to declare an interest there. The number of interests you can declare in such state regions depends on your rank. Your current number of declared interests is 1. Due to your rank of minor power, the most you can declare is 2. I can declare interests. Oh, okay, in region. Ooh, wow. What if I would like to declare interest in Rhine? Is it going to... Oh, I cannot. Why? We are currently using one of our declare interest in Rhine. Why is that? Belgium already has interest in Rhine. Oh, okay. So I don't have any interest, guys. Like, seriously. Why do I need that? Pacific Coast, no. Yeah, I don't know that game too much. I could declare interest, for example, in Africa. Yeah, in like Cape Colony, let's say. What if I do that though? Like, let's learn something. Southern Africa. North Africa, nil, Niger. No, Southern Africa. I would like to declare interest in that. Iberia? No. In Southern Africa. I can declare interest in Iberia? Why? Why is it strategic region for me? Southern Africa. Where is that Iberia? Why is that? Why is it marked on blue, not green? I declared interest, come on. I clicked on that. I clicked on that. Southern Africa. Oh yeah, it's done. Okay. Thank you. Compose. "35 minutes. Let's finish it. Election. Oh. We are going to have election. Okay. Who's that? Game, can you explain me? Candidates from Liberal Party received 25.5 votes. And here we have Catholic Party. Oh my god. Oh, that's the result from last election. Fair enough. Interesting what will happen then. Okay. Let's see. Expensive government goods. Goods consumed by government buildings using funds from the treasury. Fabric in Belgian market. I cannot click on that. It just opens the fabric. Yeah, I can't do much. I mean, I would need to produce it or buy it from the market, I guess. Campaign financing. Okay, let's see. That's how we are going to finish that episode. Campaign financing. Even in Flanders, parties, particularly the Catholic Party, are struggling to raise enough funds for all their campaigning needs this election. Let's see what you men are charging. Fees? Yes, that's to the be expected. Oh, that's creation. But what's this lodge in charge? That fancy hotel room could house half a village. There is enough wine built here to drown a fish. Boats don't come cheap, sir. You do want to win, right? 290? I don't want to support the Catholic Party. Yeah, I don't give a shit about them. I am from Catholic Party, right? Where I can find it? Protestant intelligentsia interest group. Oh, I don't know. Diplomacy. Let's see. I don't know. I would support Liberal Party, right? If I would like to go for that technocracy, where is it? Government laws. Well, voting. Technocracy. Who is supporting technocracy? This law is not supported by any interest group. Oh, nobody supports that. Holy shit. Okay, what about census suffrage then? Interest groups. Military, whoever it is, and whoever it is. Doesn't say much. Intelligentsia. Let me go to that monarchy. Catholic Church. Well, that's because this is the reason why Catholic Party is ruling, right? Because we have monarchy. Am I correct? Constitutional monarchy. Yeah. Liberal movement, Royalist Belgians, Catholic. Where is it? Yeah, I see. Catholic Church. Powerful. I see it. Can I something do about it? Clergymen. My god. How to make them less powerful then? I'm not gonna support them. If a party can't afford a campaign, should it be campaigning? Momentum will be added to Catholic Party. Oh, I can decrease it then. Every party can be provided with basic funding this election cycle. State funding for campaigns, 2 years. 600 that's gonna cost. Belgium gets state funded or campaign for the opposition interest group approval. Catholic Party. No, I'm gonna decrease their campaigning capability. Boom. gonna be interesting, guys. Okay, 40 minutes on my timer. I think it's about right time to finish because that game may crash at some point. Either way, after the second video, I think that Stellaris is the best so far. The most fun and the easiest to get. Well, maybe Hearts of Iron 4 is easier. Because it's less complicated for sure. But if you compare fun and the tutorial, I think that Stellaris is the best at that point. Here in Victoria, that tutorial doesn't exist. I mean, it exists barely. Look at that, it's still waiting for those wheat farms. That's gonna take like 16 weeks. And you can't do anything in the meantime, and you don't know anything. I mean, the game doesn't explain anything, which is kinda... But that's not how tutorials should work. But either way, I hope you enjoyed. And hopefully see you in the next one, where we will try to... yeah, well, I don't know, do something? Like... Yeah, do something, because I don't even know what I want to do. That's the problem. Either way, once again, thank you, and see you next time. Goodbye.